A common challenge our clients have in early clinical development is how to determine what's good enough for a first-in-human study. The intended use of a medical device during early clinical studies is very different from that of a final product, mainly because the device is used in small patient cohorts, under close clinical supervision, and often with additional safeguards in place. For example, for sensing devices, studies are often conducted to prove out feasibility of the measurements in vivo rather than for any clinical decision-making purposes. Users are typically blinded to any results, which are used as a comparison to gold standard reference measurements. Because of this difference, the risk profile of an early clinical device can often be much lower than that of a final market product, even though the design is less mature. However, regulators still expect developers to demonstrate that they understand the risks involved and that they are being controlled appropriately. This is where a structured risk management approach aligned with ISO 14971 is key. By systematically reviewing hazards, teams can distinguish what requirements are critical to safety from a trial perspective, from those that can be reasonably addressed in later design iterations. We therefore suggest to clients starting clinical development that they define a minimum viable clinical device where the design focuses on protecting study participants and asking key study questions without over-engineering features that aren't required just yet. The same goes for designing manufacturing processes for these early studies. It's often counterproductive to develop fully automated or heavily validated processes when a design is still evolving. Instead, devices can be built in controlled environments with thorough inspection and traceability to demonstrate that risks are being properly managed. So, what's good enough for a first-in-human study is really where you can demonstrate a clear understanding of risk and effective risk controls. That in itself is not an easy process and is exactly where we support our clients.